If you're having problems with your Notion Enhancer not working at all, then you need to watch this video because I'm going to be walking you through exactly what you need to do to fix your Notion Enhancer so you can get it started working again alongside your Notion desktop app. And we're starting right now. So the first thing we're going to do is navigate to the Notion Enhancer GitHub page so we can go and have a look at the issues log. And the way we do that is by simply typing in Notion Enhancer into your web browser, and then you'll click on the GitHub link. Once you're on this official page for the Notion Enhancer, I want you to go ahead and click on the Issues tab. So this is where you'll find a collection of all of the issues that have been raised in relation to the Notion Enhancer since it was created. This is a really useful resource, so if you do ever have any issues with your Notion Enhancer, then I definitely recommend you come onto this page first and try and search for and see if there's already been a fix found that you can apply to your Notion Enhancer. This is a very active issues log, so the developers and also the people that are using the Notion Enhancer, i.e. the community, actually do put down a lot of helpful tips in here as well. And I'll put a link to this in the video description below, so you don't have to necessarily search for it. You can just simply come onto this link and be able to search for your issues. Items that are raised on here aren't simply issues. There are also other types of tickets as well, right? So for instance, you can see there's a whole bunch of enhancements that have been raised by users of the actual add-on itself. Again, if you do have any suggestions and you want to make the Notion Enhancer even better than what it is today, then again, this is the place to come and be able to sort of put down your ideas, and hopefully they get picked up by one of the developers and then they get released as part of a future update to the Notion Enhancer. So for this particular video, I'm actually going to be going through a particular issue that has happened very recently due to a newer version of the Notion desktop app being released and that becoming incompatible with the current version of the Notion Enhancer. So let me go ahead and quickly demonstrate the issue that I'm having with my Notion Enhancer, and then we'll come back into this log again to try and see if we can find that particular issue and see if there's a fix for it. So let's jump into my Notion app. So I'm back on my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and try and open up my Notion desktop app. So let's go ahead and double click that. As you can see, it's trying to load up the app, but it's just not able to launch the app. And that's a big issue because whatever's causing this problem is actually stopping from my Notion app from starting at all. So I'm not able to get back into my Notion desktop app. Obviously, I can still go onto the web browser and be able to access my Notion through there, but it's a little bit inconvenient if I do desperately want to use my Notion through the desktop app. So I'm just going to open up the Windows Task Manager just to be able to quickly show you where I think the problem is. So what you'll find is within the background processes, if you scroll down, you'll see an instance or multiple instances. So in my case, I actually see 4 instances of Notion and we see 1 instance of the Notion Enhancer. So that shows to me that there is something wrong with the app or the Notion Enhancer, which is why they're stuck in the background processes and the app is not able to launch at all. So it's completely incompatible. How do we get around this problem? So if you try and end task the Notion app itself, what you'll find is that it doesn't actually get rid of any of those Notion processes. The only way to get out of this cycle is to be able to click on the Notion Enhancer icon, right click that and end task that. Then you'll see that all of the Notion processes have been terminated. Therefore, we can now proceed to actually uninstalling the Notion Enhancer, because that is the only way to actually launch the app without actually putting in the fix for the Notion Enhancer. You can see that the issue is not with the Notion app. It was only when we terminated the Notion Enhancer process, that's when all of the processes stopped. So there's something not quite right with the Notion Enhancer in this particular case. Now, just to double check that theory, what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly uninstall the Notion Enhancer and then try and launch the Notion desktop app, try and see if the app launches at that point. So let's go ahead and just quickly do that. So the way we do that is by coming back into the GitHub page, and we're going to go into the code section and we're going to scroll down until we get to the command prompt that we need to use to be able to uninstall the Notion Enhancer. Let's go ahead and open up our command prompt and I'm going to paste that in. So as you can see, that's successfully removed all of the packages related to the Notion Enhancer. Now let's go ahead and try and launch our desktop app. So there you go. As you can see, as soon as I've uninstalled the Notion Enhancer, my Notion desktop app has managed to launch successfully. Therefore, the problem is definitely to do with the compatibility of the Notion Enhancer with the Notion desktop app. So now let's go through all of the steps that you need to do to fix the issue with the Notion Enhancer so you can start using it again. What I like to do is go back onto our GitHub page, the Notion Enhancer. Once I'm on that page, I'll go back into the issues and I'll generally try and search for the type type of issue that I'm having. So I know that the enhancer at the moment is actually not working at all. So I'll go ahead and search for that issue. As you can see, there's a number of these similar issues that have been raised. This seems to be the most active one because it's got 23 comments on it. So let's go ahead and click on this link. We'll go through this. So this issue is exactly the one that I'm experiencing right now. So I'll scroll down. So as you can see, about 10 days ago, Dragon Walkie, who is the main developer for Notion Enhancer, has actually put this update in. This compatibility issue is going to be with us for a while because he's actually not going to release an updated version of this enhancer anytime soon. But there is a number of steps that we can take to try and fix this temporarily until that automatic updates comes through on the Notion Enhancer. So let's now go through step by step exactly what we need to do to fix this. So I'll click on the link, and don't worry, I'll put this in the video description below as well, so you can just go ahead and simply come onto this page and copy paste the different scripts that we need to be able to fix this issue. Now at first it does look a little bit complicated, but don't worry, I'll break it down step by step so you can just go through it. So the first thing we need to do is to make sure that we've got the enhancer installed on our PC. As you know, I've just uninstalled my enhancer, so let's just go back and reinstall it. And the way we do that is by simply running this particular script in our command prompt. So we'll just copy that, we'll come back into our command prompt and we'll paste that in there. So that's thrown up a error, and that's because my Notion app is actually still working. So when you are uninstalling the Notion enhancer, you have to make sure that any instances of the Notion app are actually closed on your PC. So I'm just going to go ahead and close down Notion, and I'm going to run this command again. And there you go, that was successfully installed. So let's go ahead and see what we need to do next. So once we've installed the enhancer, the next thing we need to do is replace line 108 of the Notion enhancer mods core line.js with this script. Now all that means is if you come into your file explorer, I want you to come into your C drive, then I want you to go into users, then find the user that you're on at the moment. Once you're in the user, then I want you to go into app data, and then I want you to go into roaming, and then I want you to scroll down until you find npm. Double click on that, then we'll go into node modules, Notion enhancer, and once we're in the Notion enhancer, we need to go into the mods. So we'll double click on the mods, then we'll click on core. So core is this one here, and then we need to find the client.js file, and then we're going to make this change to it. So let me go ahead and find that in there. So there we go, that's the file here. Now point to note here, if you actually double click on this, you'll be prompted with this error, but don't worry, that's just because we've tried to open up a script file. But instead of double clicking on that, if you right click on it, then go into edit, then it should open up the file within the notepad. So this will actually allow you to be able to edit that file. So now if we head back into our instructions, you'll see that we need to go into line 108 and replace it with this script over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this script. Now let's go back into our file. You'll see that there's no line numbers on the left hand side. Don't worry, all you need to do is come down over here, and this section here tells you which line number you're on. So at the moment my cursor is on line number 1. If I actually click my cursor down here, you'll see it's ended up on line number 19. So we're going to keep scrolling down until we come to line 108. That's line 79, that's 101, so we're getting very close. So this is it. This is the line 108 that we need to swap around. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace this with that script that we found on the instructions page. So I pasted that in. So all I need to do is close this file now and save it. So we've done this instruction. We've got one more thing to do. So the last thing we need to do is add following to line 19 of the Notion enhancer mods core and the create window.js. So if we head back into our files, it's this folder here, which is the create window.js. So let's just go ahead and right click on this and edit this file. Then we're going to copy this, head over onto line 19, that's line 20, so that's line 19. So I'm just going to simply paste this in here, and now I'm going to close this and save it. So that should be all of the steps that we need to take, try and fix the problem. So let's go back and see if that's resolved the problem. Let's go ahead and double click on the desktop app, and voila, that seems to have fixed the problem. So as you can see, the Notion enhancer icon has now appeared within my icon tray, and if I clicked on that, open and close my Notion as well, if I right clicked on that, it will give me the window, and I can click on enhancements, and I've got all of the functionality for the Notion enhancer as I expected. So I hope you found that useful. That was a step-by-step view on all of the things you need to do to try and fix issue number 437, which is a major compatibility issue between the Notion enhancer and the Notion desktop app. If you don't apply by this fix, it means that you just cannot use Notion Enhancer at this moment at all with the Notion desktop app. Therefore, this workaround fix is a must-have, so please make sure that you do actually follow these instructions as I've gone through, so you can also get back to using your Notion Enhancer with your Notion setup. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, then put it in the comments below. Also, if you want to see any of the types of videos, then please do let me know in the comments below as well, because I will use that to try and make future videos as well. And if you're interested in learning more about Notion, then I suggest you check out this video next.